Okay, picture this. Your data science team has been working for weeks, maybe even months, building and perfecting a new machine learning model. It's accurate, it's compliant, and it is ready to make a real impact on the business.
But then, you hit the wall. The part that everyone dreads, deployment. How do you get that brilliant model out of the lab and into the real world where it can actually start doing its job?
And let's be honest, it's usually a complete nightmare. You're wrestling with complicated infrastructure, you're losing sleep over scalability, you're trying to manage all these messy endpoints. It's why so many incredible models just end up sitting on a shelf, never seeing the light of day. The jump to production is just too hard.
Well, this is exactly where NexML comes in and completely changes the game. It takes that deployment process, that barrier that can take weeks, and turns it into a seamless, controlled workflow that takes minutes.
It all centers on governance and simplicity. First, you test your model on fresh data. Then, once it passes all your formal approval gates, things like security reviews or bias scans, it's good to go. And from there, you don't need a whole team of DevOps engineers. It's literally a single click to get it live.
Now, here's the really crucial part. This isn't a one-size-fits-all solution. You have the power to choose exactly how your model is deployed, tailoring the infrastructure to fit your exact needs. And that flexibility is key. So let's say you're dealing with low to medium traffic. You can go serverless with AWS Lambda. It's super cost-effective because you're not managing any infrastructure yourself. But what if you have a high-demand, heavy-duty workload? No problem. You can spin it up on an auto-scaling EC2 server, giving you all the control you need.
And NexML doesn't just launch your model and, wish you good luck. Deployment is just the start. The platform has ongoing governance and management built right in.
You get this great model management dashboard that gives you a crystal clear view of every single active endpoint. You can monitor its health, track API usage, and this is a big one, terminate endpoints with one click the second they're not needed. That means you never overpay for idle resources.
And you get even more fine-grained control. With something called a prescript file, you can run custom logic before data even hits your model. This is perfect for things like standardizing formats or doing a quick data validation check.
And on the flip side, a PostScript file lets you tweak the model's output after it makes a prediction. So, for example, you could turn a raw probability score into a simple, clear label like high risk or low risk that everyone in the business can understand instantly.
So what about those huge, massive datasets? Well, the built-in batch inference module is designed for that. It can process millions of rows at once, securely and efficiently, all while keeping a perfect, compliant audit trail of all the results.
So when you put it all together, what does it mean? It means it's time to stop letting infrastructure bottlenecks dictate the pace of your AI innovation. It's about completely changing how you think about deployment.
Because with NexML, deployment stops being that final, frustrating hurdle. Instead, it becomes the launchpad for your next brilliant idea.